Focus. There we go. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, and everything in between. I'm the Canadian, back with another video. And today, we're going to be looking at a new set that I recently just got. This set came from a store I deal with in Japan called Plaza Japan. Not sponsored. I get a lot of my N-scale stuff, mainly my Tomix track that you'll be seeing in future videos from them. And there's a new set that came out from Tomix, makers of Tomix. And it's something that, it's not really something I get into. I hit the camera. But I saw it and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try it out. You know, I want to know what this is. And let me just zoom, that's the wrong direction. Featuring the little snoopervisor. And that set that I got, I actually pre-ordered, is, let's see if it fits in frame here. This is the Tomix Tetsudo Collection Utsunomiya Light Rail Basic Set. I butchered that name probably. This set comes with one light rail tram, one power pack, a rail set, and one structure. The structure being a little, just like a little tram set, or it's not set, station. So that is the box, and it's a nice pictures on the box there. You know, there, some shots, and then the back you have the demonstration. You can put on, it's all embedded track and in street, so you can click together. I'm still learning a lot. I like fine track, so it's a learning curve for me. I like it a lot better than Kato. Wiring not so much, but you know. So with that out of the way, let's get into the set itself. Now I have some of my rolling stock here to demonstrate how it works on this track, and that'll be to the right hand side. So we'll be taking a look at those. So this is the set. There, right here you have your light rail there, and I forgot a piece that's sitting right here. There's that, that's part of it. You got your power pack with wire, and there is a connector or a power cord. It's currently plugged in, not into the box yet. Pretty standard. A loop of embedded tram track with two pieces there. I do not have these pieces on because I want this to fit onto the table I am using. And then you have your little station. So first off, I'm going to look at the light rail. I'm going to, oh my god, I did not think before filming this. There's a handle, a movement handle on this tripod, and I have to remember to take it off every time I do these. There we go. Okay, focus. 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 Okay. Get into position here. We will start off with the Utsunomiya light rail. This is a 3-car ground level tram, and it's a very nice tram. I've never done any of the tram either from Kato, Bachmann streetcars, or from Tomix, so this is a, you know, something new for me. I do have like a lot of like Tomix commuter car stuff, and something that they do is they sell these unpowered. There are separate power units, so they all come with this. This is the interior, and it's a full interior here, but it's not powered or anything or weighted. So you got driver's seats on each end, and there's seats all in the middle, and yeah. And then of course it's articulated. And then you get like a full focus detail underneath too. Plastic wheels, no weight or anything. And then when you go put the power in, you just take that all away. And yeah, you can sort of see the motor in there. It does have flywheels on it. Flywheels? No, it doesn't have flywheels, never mind. Oh wait, yeah, it does have one flywheel. And it still maintains articulation. And the colors on this is very nice. It's very nice yellow and black, very modern looking. Very crisp detail. Now this whole thing is clear plastic. I noticed when I was putting it together. The whole shell is clear plastic, and then the windows are inserts, which I also found out. Never push on the windows when you're installing the motor. And of course the shell does come off in 3 pieces, and it does clip on. And the detailing on it is very nice. As you can see on here when it's not glare from the light, you do have molded in doors and windows there. Molded diaphragms that do have the detail on it there. Nice. Modern. The lights, there yeah. There's molded in detail for lights. They're not painted, and there's not really much space to put lights in here. There's also not much space in here for a decoder either, so I don't think you'd be able to make this DCC. I know someone's going to say that they can, but you know, that's up to them. And yes, I'm just petting the end here because it's so nice. Along both ends are the same. You do have a destination placard up top and a molded in and painted windshield wiper. And there is kind of a driver's seat molded in them. On the top, you'll see more nice detail up here. You got the electrical boxes, all the electrical components, air conditioners, and a pantograph that does raise and lower. And it kind of just snaps up and down. Like so. And yeah, underneath, there you go. Very wibbly. The wheels are free moving. 2 sets. This set, hold on. No, this set is where the motor is, that is geared. This one is geared. This one has geared axles, but it's not attached to the drive shaft. So they have 2 powered wheels and 1 non-powered, and they are all free moving, which we'll see in a moment what goes on there. Next up, we've got the track. The track is, this is pretty standard for Tomix fine track embedded tram track. That's the English translation. Here, the straight sections are, I think, is that 3-inch sections, and it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Now we have to take 4 off because something that also came in the set was a 4-piece extension. So there's really just 4, and then you clip 4 pieces on. It does make it bigger. I have 2 set to the side here, clipped in. That's another thing. It comes with these little clips. You clip it onto the edge. There's holes along the side there for wires and these clips. So you can put it into the Tomix roadways, or you can put more tracks next to each other for a seamless, well, semi-seamless connection. You know, there's still seams, but it's together. And the curved track, I'm just going to take it apart here. Something I found out the hard way is, okay, you have these half circle, you know, split. But when you look at it, you'd think, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Because you can see the seams in the plates. No, there are 3. I found out the hard way, trying to do a different thing with this, that these are the sections, and the track is 1 piece going through. So you cannot, and the road plates are clicked together. Nope, not coming off. So you do have 6 of these pieces. You can make a full circle with it, but why would you make a full circle with this, you know? And then Tomix fashion, it does have these clips similar to Kato track. It does click in. I use this track on my main layout and my experimental layout, as you may have seen. For the rail serve ferry, I use the straight pieces. When put together, it does kind of have that hinge so the ramp can go up. And on the main layout for my engine terminal facility. So that's pretty much it for the track. It's pretty standard. In a future video, I'll go more into it because I will be getting more of it as I start to get more. My third level will be strictly Tomix track, so this is definitely going to show up. Next segment, going to take a look at the tram station that comes with it. The tram station is a very simple little build. It's only 7 pieces. You don't really need instructions to stick it together. It just all pegs in. It comes with a ramp for accessibility, 2 pieces of station platform that do pop together on the bottom, 2 pieces of clear plastic painted brown for like a clear wall with the pillars and signboards, and then 2 pieces of roof that clicks on top. There is a sticker sheet somewhere. I put it somewhere. I don't remember where I put it, but it's one of those ones where you have to cut out the stickers and stick them on. And this is made so that it can sit in the middle, and you can have 2 trams parked on each side. I do not have that, so it just sits there like so, like that. So with that underway, and it helps if you add a little bit of glue, because then that'll happen. Last but not least, the power pack. This power pack is very simple. There are 2 plugs in here. One for the track power, plugs in like that, and another round port for the main power. The main power plug, it came straight from Japan. It is compatible with North American plugs. So I do not need to have any form of adjustment or dummy plugs or whatever you need. And then, so it's a nice black power pack. You've got your power adjuster knob here, and little divot, so you just need to do that. And then you have on, off, and direction for one way, stop, and the other. There are no plugs on the side at all for any turnouts. If you do get this, there are embedded track turnouts for street turning and intersection. There is a set for that. If you do that and you decide to have the turnouts powered, there is a specific plug block for turnouts that does not click in. You just plug it in, put your turnouts into that, and you have independent. So with that, that pretty much serves for that. So let's put everything on and plug it in, and we'll get this going. So I will pop this onto the track here, make sure all wheels are on, and you're going to see a little bit of a problem I have with this when it goes around the corner. So we have the power pack here, the plug goes in here, and on. You will know it's on because the green light goes on. So let's move this out of the way here. There. So let's put this into there, and let's give it some power. It's a very nice, smooth runner as it goes around. And it does stop quickly. Now I'm going to show you the issue I have here. Raise this up and bring this down. That. It when it comes out of the curve, I think it's because the curve is too narrow, so it doesn't have opportune to straighten out. See, that's it, what it is straightened out. I'll bring it around. And it's kinked again. You know, a little issue, but just get a bigger curve. I've tried it on my experimental layout, which is a larger radius, also Kato, and it does not have that issue. So it's definitely, I'm thinking it's just the fact that the curve is just so narrow. So I'll try it in the opposite direction. So this is a really neat little set. You know, not something I'm normally into because I don't really have trams going. Oh, yeah, you can see the kink going on here again. Yeah, I don't really do trams on my layout, but it's something interesting. You know, the embedded track I'll definitely be using, but... so, yeah. Another thing is, what can you use on this track as well? Like, because this is, you know, simulated pavement, so you're going to have this in the streets. For those that do street running, what can you use? Well, you can pretty much use anything and everything. This set, because of the curves, you are limited. I believe this is the tightest curves you can get. There are, I believe, 3 sizes. And they all go by millimeter, because that's what they do. So first off, I'm going to go with my Atlas DC GP38. And we're going to see, well, I already know what's going to happen because I'm moving the track. Because I know what's going to happen. And I'm going to see if I can lower this here. Okay, let's go. Apparently my GP38 doesn't want to run. Oh, that's why. Wow. Supervisor got her hair everywhere. Okay, let's try it. Once more. Okay, that doesn't want to work. Okay. So anyway, my GP38 does not make it around this curve. Didn't want to work. So next up, we're going to try my Atlas MP15 DC. Or AC. I think I converted it to AC. I don't know. So let's take that. And that works perfectly. So on this stuff, small stuff like switchers, or if you have critters, stuff like that, like small, tiny locomotives like this, works perfectly. So yeah, that works perfectly fine. Now, if you're running Japanese equipment for simulated stuff, like subways and stuff, like for example, I'm doing TransLink SkyTrains, so this is what I have. This is one of the sets I have. This is unpowered so far. So let's see, will this work? Doesn't roll. Yes, this does work. It does not look realistic, but it does work. If you have 89-foot passenger cars, this will not work. So that has been the video, whoops, wrong way. The video review on the new Tomix. Let me just get this up here. I need to read these words. The new Tomix Tetsudo Collection Utsunomiya Light Rail Basic Set. You can pick this up at pretty much on eBay or any store that carries Tomix. For example, I got mine at Plaza Japan. A lot of their stuff is Japanese, and they have a large selection of Tomix track that's reasonably priced, and the shipping is not that bad either. Again, not sponsored. You can get a whole bunch of extension sets for this, and you can even run it on the regular track if you're going to have it run through, you know, not really street. Other than that, yeah, you can get multiple sets. You will need 2 power packs if you're running in different directions, or if you have them linked, like in a dog bone kind of thing, you can use 1 power pack. And when it comes to speed matching, I do have 2 other sets that are powered. Speed matching is pretty good because they're all geared around the same. Other than that, that does look like that's everything.